Being the country that gave birth to athleticism and spirit of competition, Greece hosts one of the most difficult and challenging races in the world. Pindus Mountain is the biggest mountain range in Greece, with a 230 kilometers length and 70 kilometers width. It is the continuation of the Dinaric Alps. Riders from all over the world are being welcomed here for the fourth consecutive year, requiring from them physical and mental strength. One prologue, 7 stages, 620 kilometers, 19,800 elevation gain. The first portion of the race starts in the northern part and stretches till central Greece. Participants have to try hard for the blue jersey. Prologue, Smyxi. The small village, situated in 1,220 meters height, will provide the prologue to the riders. A 14.2 kilometers race against the clock with a small loop of 2 kilometers at the start and then tricky descents before the big uphill of 3.3 kilometers in dirt road. The riders will have to struggle to get to the finishing line as they will have to cycle uphill for the last 1.3 kilometers of the route. Stage 1. Smyxi Kastania. One of the biggest stages of the race is the distance between the villages Smyxi to Kastania, a total distance of 106.5 kilometers, with a pre-start of 6 kilometers and then the action starts. Riding in Valia Kalda, a national park with a big variety of morphological contrasts, steep cliffs, raging torrents and dense forests, riders will be rewarded with spectacular beauty. Stage 2, Kastania Drakotripa. Second day, and the athletes have again one tough and demanding stage of 102.1 kilometers to complete with, crossing many traditional Greek villages where they will get to the highest point of the total route and then making a descending onto stoned terrain before crossing the finishing line into the village of Drakotripa. Stage 3, Drakotripa Agrafa. The race continues with a route from Drakotripa to Agrafa. After 2 difficult stages, riders will have 67.25 kilometers of racing before making the next stop, climbing a steep hill of 18 kilometers to reach the top of Karavas mountain, which stands at an altitude of 1,700 meters. The riders must prepare themselves for many changes in terrain will follow. Eventually, participants will cycle next to the Agrafiotis River, where they will be stunned by the extreme natural beauty. Stage 4, Agrafa Krikelo. Starting from Agrafa, this small, charming village has extraordinary stone bridges and great history. The elevation gain of 3,762 meters, making it the toughest stage of the race. Riders will begin with a climb at 1,675.8 meters, but the difficult part is yet to come. A tricky descent in dirt road where the elevation will change in a blink of an eye before starting to climb again, but this time on the Velouchi mountain, the mountain with the greatest history of all war times. Finally, riders will rest at Krikelo, another traditional Greek village with significant beauty. Stage 5, Krikelo Athanasios Diakos. The race continues with the stage 5 from Krikelo to Athanasios Diakos. A pre-start of 6 kilometers and then 25 kilometers of climbing awaits for those still determined for that finish line at the end. After reaching the top of Sarandaena mountain at the elevation of 1,700 meters, riders will follow a descent through the magnificent forest of Grameni Oxia. Then, the climbing will begin again to Vardousia mountain at 1,800 meters with exhilarating landscapes. At the end, a final descent to the next stop will appear, which will be Athanasios Diakos. Stage 6. Athanasios Diakos, Anochora. One small climbing and then a quick descent of 10 kilometers will appear, at the end of which Lake of Mornos is located. There, participants will have to ride alongside for 15 kilometers and climbing for 30 kilometers, followed until reach a height of 1,468 meters. Technical parts are next for 4.5 kilometers up to the village of Anochora, where riders will rest and get ready for yet another astonishing race that awaits for them the next day. Stage 7. Anochora, Navpaktos. On the last day, participants will be heading for the last destination. During the last day, competitors have 3 difficult technical paths and a route alongside Mornos River before getting into Navpaktos city, where they will taste not only the satisfaction of finishing one of the most challenging races in the world, but also enjoy the sceneries of this charming place that it has to offer.